playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year. The squad here today looking to put on a show. Taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On the carry, he's heading left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Watson. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but subs up a 4th down play now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pump over the middle. It's Porter. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out. Gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Sure hands. It's Watson. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. It's a blitz look here from the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Catch made on the out route. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets past the 35. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Bears looking to keep this drive rolling. Hands off to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. In the red area, it's Turner. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third and short here in this playoff game. In the 8th play of the drive. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
When they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Bears looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. No signal, but not much served. I think they kept him out of the end zone.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bears! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
All right, so here's do or die. 4th and long inside their own 5. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Behind the line, it's Odom. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back. It's White. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Gain makes it second and medium. Big throw caught on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Again, he makes it second and medium. The RPO caught to your right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense now operating in empty. Back to throw. It's White. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking to pass. It's White. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Breaks it open space. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the tight end hauls in the corner route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Off the defender. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Pitch play to the back. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just a great job again by the defensive front. They get lower. They're able to get a bit of a push, stuff this offense on back-to-back plays against the run game.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's White. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all.
He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Keeps it on a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. The 20. The 10. It's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's White. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
It's incomplete. It leads to second down.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Great move in the open field. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up an...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. It's a fumble. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. The quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's second down here. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in?
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Bennett. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff heading left. He's got room to run. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, and that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Looking right, this one caught. They got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move him into the next round of the playoff. The game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.